So here's my new Samsung S25 Ultra. Let's quickly open up the box and show you what you get inside it. Alright, so here is the new king of Android smartphones. First impressions, feels very comfortable to hold in the hand, courtesy the rounded edges. Now in comparison, here is the S23 Ultra, my previous phone, and the S25 is right here. So straight up you can notice they've added some extra rings on the camera modules to make them look slightly bigger than they actually are. And of course the main difference comes in the edges of the phone. So as you can see right here, you've got the S25 Ultra with its curved edges, wherein it gets a more sharp and a pointy edge in the S23 Ultra. So in terms of the size, actually if you compare it practically side by side, the S23 Ultra looks slightly bigger, but in terms of the bezels, I think the S25 Ultra has a smaller bezel. So and the front of the display, I still haven't removed the sticker covering right here, so there you go. So I still have to turn on the S25 Ultra, but let's just see side by side the comparison of these smartphones. So taking a look at the side, you get to see the titanium finish of the S25 Ultra, looking much more premium than what you saw in the S23 Ultra. At the other side, you've got the similar placement of the power buttons and the volume rocker, but now the size of these buttons is now slightly bigger. So if you can see, the S23 Ultra has a smaller button, but in the S25 Ultra, the button size is now a bit larger. Taking a look straight up at the bottom of the phone right here, so as you can see, the S25 Ultra stylus is now looking much smaller than the actual size in the S23 Ultra. The shape of the speaker grill is now also different. You get a single linear notch right here, where in the S23 you got a serrated opening right there. Taking a look at the top of the device, you get two notches now on the top, wherein in the S23 Ultra you had a single hole right up at the top of the phone. So before I actually turn on the phone, let's quickly take a look at what else do I get inside the S25 Ultra box. So here is the standard USB-A to USB-C charging cable. It's black in color, and you get a quick start guide along with the smartphone. You also get a SIM ejection tool placed inside this cardboard. So that's it, that's about it. No charger. I mean, they have stopped giving chargers from a long time, so no question of asking for a charger. I mean, first impressions when you actually compare it side by side, as you can see, this looks more pleasing to the eyes. The S25 Ultra with its curved edges feels definitely more comforting to the eyes compared to the squared edges what you had in the S23 and the S24 Ultra. Let's cover up the initial setup of the phone. I mean, the anti-reflective screen, you can see the difference in terms of the anti-reflectiveness. The S25 Ultra gives much less reflection on the display compared to the S23 Ultra. You can see the ring LED light being now reflected on the screen of the S23 Ultra, but in the S25 Ultra the reflection is much dimmer and not as prominent as in the S23 Ultra. So the initial setup is just completed, and this is the first look of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Looks very premium. I mean, I do feel the kind of an upgrade it is from the previous gen S23 Ultra. It's only when you hold it in your hand and compare it side by side, you actually see the difference. You actually feel that you've invested in a better device. So let's quickly head into the settings and show you some important information. So this runs Samsung One UI 7.0 with Android version 15. The Android security patch level is currently at 1st December 2024, but probably when you connect it with the Wi-Fi, you're going to get an update to the latest January security settings. So there are a lot of customization options now coming in within the S25 Ultra compared to the previous One UI present in the S23 Ultra. So I'll be bringing up super detailed videos and comparison videos of both these devices so that you get to decide which one is the best one for you. Even the notification icons have been changed. They have a more circular appeal now, compared to, as you can see, the previous device. You can see that there is a lot of drastic difference between the S25 Ultra and the S23 Ultra in terms of the notification panel. So this looks much more cleaner, smoother. The One UI 7 is doing its job pretty well. So it will be interesting to see the kind of difference I feel once I start using this device in the long run compared to my previous S23 Ultra. So that's it. This was just a quick unboxing and initial setup of the phone. Lots and lots of videos are coming up showing you the latest features, the top tips and tricks you can do in your new S25 Ultra. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button of my channel right now, and also don't forget to like this video.